Hey, and welcome to this episode of Old Me versus New Me, where I just take some time to talk about how the old version of myself would react to or handle a certain situation um, versus how the new version of myself does that. And the reason being for that is just focus on celebrating progress and any progress you've made, and also comparison, because really the only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. And with that being said, I'd just like to shed some light and some humor on that old version of myself, rather than, you know, looking back and regretting everything. I just want to go back and kind of shed some humor on that version of myself. So, that being said, I think an appropriate topic would be football, given that, I had the article talking about the 5 reasons that you tend to put on weight during the football season, which you should check that out if you haven't already done so. And also having it Sunday was just yesterday, and of course the Bengals laid a complete goose egg. And I know the old version of myself would have totally let that emotionally affect my week and my happiness for the week. And not only that, I probably would have had maybe coped a little bit more with drinking, probably stress eating that night. Just would have allowed it to really affect my mood that day, rather than the new version of myself yesterday. Spent some time with family, just took the focus off the game. I saw what was going on, just wasn't really, not much to be excited about. So really just kind of shifted what I was grateful for in life, and I didn't really let that loss emotionally affect me or, my happiness for the week. And I know the older version of myself, I would have just probably the rest of the week I would have been frustrated, as my team and all that. So I just want to challenge you to just contemplate how you handle football season, because it really is, it can be a good time of year. There's a lot going on, a lot of reasons to drink and go to parties and all that. So do you let that affect your progress given that summer's over? And do you just does this time of year tend to really halt any progress you have made in your weight loss goals? Just really ask yourself those questions, because it's really important to reflect on any progress you've made, and what are some barriers to progress, what really helps you continue making progress. And I know that for me, football season really used to be a huge barrier to me, because there definitely was more drinking involved, more tailgate type food, and especially coming out of college, it was such a hard transition to make, getting out of that lifestyle and that habit. It was just, you kind of set yourself up in those 4 years, and it's kind of deemed acceptable to be drinking all day and eating whatever you want. But, really moving forward, it's not the best strategy for a quarter of the year. So hope you check out that article and let me know what you think in the comments.